League title race is still red hot to trot over the Premier League with just 2 points separating first from third. Who will take advantage in a big week? We're going to take a look at it next. That's right, folks, back again with our prediction video. Today we'll take a look at match number 28, of course, over in the Premier League, and we'll get to that in a second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. Your one-stop shop for the Premier League is right here, under one roof. We've got World Football, Rovers Football, Premier League Football, all here, baby. You don't have to go anywhere else. Of course, big week ahead. I believe it's Liverpool City, of course, coming at you this weekend. A bit of a zing-zong affair, of course, who will take a massive step towards the title. We'll take a look at it in a second. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They are the patrons, you know who you are. Again, if you're new, subscribe. Of course, a whopping 75% of you are unsubscribed. And can I do us a massive solid? Trying to get over 100 likes. Can I get 100 likes? Can we do 100 likes on this one? That is the challenge for you guys. No, of course, my challenge for me is get all the predictions right. The challenge for you is to get 100 likes in there. But to do that, you've got to be as a team. You've got to like it. Get the likes moving, get them ticking, and see how we get on. Anyway, let's get cracking. Of course, recap of the results last time around and then kick on forward to the next games. These are the results from the previous weekend. We saw Brentford 2, Chelsea 2. On with the 2-1 away win for Chelsea. Got that one wrong. Meanwhile, Everton did lose to West Ham United. Big win for them, of course, towards the top of the table. Big loss for Everton. However, with that points reduction in their deduction, they're in a better shape than they would be. Fulham with a 3-0 win over Brighton, of course. I went with the 2-1 win for Holland. Fulham on that one myself, not too shabby. The Geordies back to winning ways, 3-0 win over Wolves. I went with a 2-0 win. Liverpool with just a 1-0 win over Forest. I went with a 3-0 win. Spurs with a 3-1 win over Crystal Palace. I got the one spot on the nose. Villa with a 3-2 win over Luton. I went with a draw on that. Burnley, they did lose to Bournemouth. We'd love to see it, of course. City with a 3-1 win over Manchester United. I went with a 4-2 win on that one. Then Arsenal 6-0 demolition job over Sheffield. I think I would have kicked ass if I would put in my picks in the prediction league, but I didn't. Again, this is the perfect time to get in, of course, your likes in, smash your likey. Of course, the table, the actual Premier League table looks like this at the moment. It is Liverpool just a 1 point clear over City with a monster game just around the corner here, and Arsenal looking over the shot. A draw could open up the floodgates here and put Arsenal back on top. Wow. Of course, Villa in 4th there. Of course, Spurs in 5th there. They're probably out. They're definitely out of the title race, but they still could get into the Champions League. Going down though, Sheffield United, Burnley, and Luton Town. We'd love to see it. Come on, Luton. I do believe Luton could still get out. They have a game in hand as well. Win that, and you just don't know. That's of course the state of play there. What about the state of play in our prediction league? Well, let's have a little look at it then, shall we? Bring it up, fire it up. I say, fire it up, fire in the hole. Here it comes. Oh, it's glory. What you doing to me here, pal? What you doing? Of course, here are the pickaroos coming at you right here, right now. So, hot off the press, it is Con DJ Snake with 19 points. Well done to him this past week. Ackworth with 19.1 with 17.5. Alongside Lewis R. and Frosty up there, 17.5. The Gaffer, kicking ass and taking names as well. Manish, doing the business. DJ Horn, Villa Victory. If you see your name in there, guys, that's just where you got to smash your like. Say well done to me, well done to everybody else. Big thumbs up from all of us. 100 likes, remember, guys. 100 likes is the benchmark. 100 likes, 100 likes, 100 likes. That is the benchmark. What else the overall leaderboard? Let's scroll down here. If you see your name in there, if you see your name in anywhere here, even if you're not here anymore, if you see your name in there, if you see your name anywhere in there, get in amongst it. Of course, that's of course the state of play there. The overall leaderboard, though, looks like this. It is Lewis R. tops the charts with DJ Horn in 2nd spot. Of course, big mover for him. Big mover, though. Vinny Hong up 4 spots to number 3 with his pickaroos there. Jan for VMPP, blast for the past up there, coming up to number 9. Of course, some other shakers as well. If you see your name in there, smash your likey as well. That's the state of play there, guys and gals, arenos. But of course, what will go on this next round of games? Well, here we go then. Let's take a look forward to those next round of games. They're coming at you in all their glory. Some zing-zongers here, including Man United against Everton, kicking us all off on Saturday, March the 9th. Let's get into this one then over at Old Trafford. They have played each other 68 times, 1983, 44 wins for Manchester United, 10 wins for Everton, 14 draws so far. United, 4-0 win the biggest, scored 129 goals in 68 matches, 1.90 goals a game. The Toffees, under Sean Dyche, 4-0 win their biggest, scored 63 goals in 68 matches, 0.93 goals a game on average. They're on 33% form for Everton right now, without a win in the last 7. They are 16th with 25 points on the board. Meanwhile, Man United, 67% form for them right now, winning 4 of the last 6. However, 2 defeats in the last 3. They are 6th with 44 points on the board as well. Last round over at Old Trafford, it was a 2-0 win for Man United back in April 2023. The reverse fixture at Goodison Park back in November was a 3-0 win for Man United, who have won, what, with 5 in the bounce against Everton in all competitions at all venues. The odds for this one, 6-5 on is United, 13-5. The draws, 3-1 is your away win. It's going to be a 2-0 win for United on this one, surely. 3 points back. Maybe, just maybe, keep up the heat for the top 4 alive. Bournemouth against Sheffield United coming at you over at Dean Court. Played each other 9 times in 2011. 2 was for Bournemouth, 5 for Sheffield United. 2 draws so far. Bournemouth 3-1 win the biggest, scoring 11 goals in 9 matches and 1.22 goals a game. United 5-3 win the biggest, scores 15 goals in 9 matches, 1.67 goals a game on average. Just 1 win in 6 though for Sheffield United right now. 17% form for them, 20 for the table, 13 points on the board against the Bournemouth side. 33% form for them at the moment. Just 1 win in 6 as well. Last time around though, over at Dean Court, it was a 2-1 win for Bournemouth back in October 2021. That was in the Championship. The reverse fixture at Bramall Lane earlier in the campaign back in November was a 3-1 win for Bournemouth, who were unbeaten against Sheffield United over the last 3, just 1 defeat against them over the last 5. The odds for this one, 3-1 on is your Bournemouth, 4-1 the draw, 7-1 is your long shots Sheffield United. I'm going with a draw here, pointing in the back of the bag for Sheffield United. I think they can do something here. Bournemouth not looking the greatest of form. Sheffield United, they're due a win, aren't they? They're bloody due a win. Meanwhile, Palace up against Luton Town coming at Selhurst Park with Glasner at the helm. Played each other 9 times, 1993, 4 wins apiece and 1 draw so far. Palace 2-0 win the biggest, got 11 goals in 9 matches, 1.22 goals a game on average. Luton though, what we got here, 4 wins so far, 2-0 win the biggest, got 11 goals in 9 matches, 1.22 goals a game on average. 5 defeats on the spin for Luton right now. They're on a bit of a sticky patch right now. 18 for the table, 20 points on the board against the Crystal Palace side. 14 for the table, 28 points on the board right now. Just 1 win in the last 5 matches. Last time around over at Selhurst Park, it was a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace back in February 2007. That was in the Championship. The reverse fixture, of course, back in November was a 2-1 win for Luton over at Kenilworth Road. The odds for this one, 11-8 on is your pass, 7-2, of course, is the Luton, 14-5 is the draw. I'm also going with another draw on this one. I think Luton are going to grind it out, get a point in the bag, and maybe a point closer to safety. We'll see about that. Wolves, though, up against Fulham, coming at you over at the Molineux. They have played each other 29 times in 1989. 14 wins for Wolves, 16 wins for Fulham, 9 draws so far. 14 wins for Wolves, 6 wins for Fulham, 9 draws so far. Correction on that one. Meanwhile, Wolves with a big 3-0 win the biggest, scored 44 goals in 29 matches, 1.52 goals a game. Fulham 5-0 win the biggest, scored 34 goals in 29 matches, 1.17 goals a game. Fulham on 67% form for them at the moment, just 1 defeat in the last 6. They are 12th, 35 points on the board against the Wolves side, 4 wins the last 6, 67% form for them. They are 10th, 38 points on the board as well. Last time around though, at Molineux was a nil draw back in August 2022. The reverse fixture though, over at Craven Cottage back in November was a 3-2 win for Fulham, who are unbeaten against Wolves over the last 3. 1 win and a couple of draws to boot. Of course, the odds for this one, we are looking at Wolves 6-4 for the victory, 12-5 the draw, 70-10 your away win here. Tight one here, but going to go with the hosts. 2-0 win, taking for Wolves, taking the points, and again keeping up their dreams for a top half finish. Alive. Arsenal against Brentford, of course, putting the pressure on the big 2. That's right, it is Arsenal, Brentford at the Emirates. Played each other 7 times, 2018, 5 wins for Arsenal, 1 win for Brentford, 1 draw so far. Arsenal, 3-0 win the biggest, scoring 11 goals in 7 matches, 1.57 goals a game. Brentford, though, 2-0 win the biggest, scoring 5 goals in 7 matches, 0.71 goals a game. Brentford on 25% form for them at the moment, just 1 win in 6. They are 15th for the table, 26 points on the board against the Arsenal side, 5 wins in the last 6, 83% form for them at the moment. Of course, 3rd on the table, 61 points on the board as well. Kicking on forward, of course, or looking back, should we say, last time around over at the Emirates, it was a 1-1 draw back in February 2023. The reverse fixture this campaign in Brentford back in November was a 1-0 win for Arsenal, who have won back-to-back against Brentford, back-to-back clean sheets as well, just conceding 1 goal in the last 4 games against Brentford. The odds for this one, though, Arsenal 4-1 on for the victory, 11-2 the draw, 10-1 is your Brentford. That's right, we're back in the Gooners here. 3-1 win for them, and that could put them top of the table for at least 24 hours, give or take. Meanwhile, into Sunday's game we go Villa, we go Tottenham, a bit of a zing-zong affair over at Villa Park. Played each other 57 times in 1983. We've got 18 wins for Aston Villa, 26 wins for Tottenham Hotspur. We've got 13 draws so far. 4-1 win the biggest for Villa here. Of course, 63 goals scored in 57 games, 1.11 goals a game on average. Spurs, 88 goals scored in those 57 matches. 4-0 win their biggest, scored 1.54 goals a game on average. Of course, just 1 defeat in the last 5 for Tottenham right now, 58% form for them. They are 5th, 50 points on the board against the Villa side, 67% form for them. 3 wins on the bounce. They are 4th with 55 points on the board as well. Coming at you. Last time around over at Villa Park, it was a 2-1 win for Aston Villa back in May 2023. The reverse fixture over in London back in November was a 2-1 win for Villa as well, who have won 3 in the bounce against Spurs. Looking to make it 4 in a row here. 13-10 is your Villa, 3-1 a draw, 13-8 is of course your Spurs on the road here. It's tight, very, very tight. I'm going to give it to Villa here. 2-1 win for them, increasing their likelihood of getting into that top 4 and maintaining that top 4, should we say. They're already in that top 4. Brighton up against, of course, Forest, of course, over at the American Express Community Stadium. They played each other 23 times since 2002. 9 wins for Brighton, 7 wins for Forest. We've got 7 draws so far. Brighton 3-0 win the biggest, scoring 26 goals in 23 matches, 1.13 goals a game. Forest 3-0 win the biggest, scoring 27 goals in 23 matches, 1.17 goals a game as well. Forest just 1 win in 5 for them, 33% form at the moment, 17th in the table, 24 points right now. Brighton 42% form for them, just 1 win in 5, also 9th in the table, 39 points on the board at the moment as well. Last time around over in Brighton, it was a 0-0 draw back in October 2022. The reverse fixture over at the Sydney ground was a 3-2 win for Brighton way back in November. That's right. The odds here, 11-8 on is your Brighton, 3-1 the draw, 10-3 is your away win. That's Nottingham Forest. Going to go with a 1-0 win, squeaky bum win for Brighton here, moving the chains and putting Forest in a bit of trouble. West Ham United against Burnley. It's the Claret and Blue derby. That's right, coming at you over at London Stadium. Of course, this takes place on Sunday, March the 10th. They have played each other 25 times since 2003. We've got 13 wins for West Ham, 6 wins for Burnley, 6 draws so far. The Hammers 5-1 win the biggest, scoring 39 goals in 25 matches, 1.56 goals a game. Burnley 3-0 win the biggest, scoring 30 goals in 25 matches, 1.20 goals a game on average as well. 8% form for Burnley right now. Just they haven't won in the last 10 matches, 5 defeats of the last 6. They are 19th with 13 points on the board against the West Ham United side. Back-to-back wins for them, of course. 7th in the table, 42 points on the board as well. Last time around, they're over at London Stadium. It was a 1-1 draw back in April 2022. The reverse fixture at Turdmore was a 2-1 win for West Ham way back in November 2023. West Ham are unbeaten against Burnley over the last 5, 3 wins and a couple of draws, but the bookies have this one. 13-8 on is your West Ham, 3-1 the draw, 4-1 is your Burnley, who are in trouble still. 2-1 win in the end for the Hammers, take the points and move in the chains. Here we go. Zing Zong, the number 1, or the big one, it is Liverpool, it is City over at Anfield. Of course, these two sides have played each other 63 times since 1983. We've got 29 wins for Liverpool, 15 wins for City, 19 draws so far. The biggest win for Liverpool was a 6-0 win, scoring 110 goals in 63 matches, 1.75 goals a game on average. City, 5-0 win the biggest, scoring 94 goals in 63 matches, 1.49 goals a game on average. They're on 92% form. Our City right now winning 5 of the last 6. They are second, 62 points on the board against the Liverpool side, 100% form for them over the last 6, 63 points right now, and top of the table at the moment. Last round over at Anfield, it was a 1-0 win for Liverpool back in October 2022. The reverse fixture over at the Etihad, it was a 1-1 draw back in November 2023. The odds for this one, though, we're looking at what we look at Liverpool 90-10 for the victory, 6-5 is your City, 11-4 is the draw. I'm being a bit of a cop-out here. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw on this one, which, of course, will probably favour Arsenal at this stage, of course, which will put them, I think, top. We'll see in a minute in just see what that puts the table after these games. Chelsea will then kick on forward against Newcastle. That's coming at Stamford Bridge on Monday, the 11th of March. All eyes on this one. Now, these two sides have played each other 66 times in 1983. We've got 35 wins for Chelsea, 17 wins for the Geordies, 14 draws so far. Chelsea, 5-0 win the biggest, got 106 goals in 66 matches, 1.61 goals a game. The Geordies had 4-1 win the biggest, scoring 66 goals in 66 matches, a goal a game on average. Just 1 defeat now in the last 6 for Newcastle, 67% form. They are 8th, 40 points on the board against a Chelsea side, 1 defeat in the last 6. Also, 67% form for them right now, 11th in the table, 36 points on the board as well. Last time around, over in Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, it was a 1-1 draw in the league. In the league was back in May 2023. The reverse fixture in the Premier League this campaign was over at St James's Park. It was a 4-1 win for the Geordies back in November 2023. Of course, they also played each other in the EFL Cup. 4-2 it was for Chelsea against Newcastle on penalties. The odds for this one, 2017 on is your Chelsea, 3-1 the draw, 13-5 is your Geordies here. We're backing Chelsea to win this one and, of course, put themselves in the mix for a top half finish. Of course, that's, of course, my picks, guys, if I'm right. Of course, this is what the table will look like. And as you can see, Arsenal are top on goal difference, ahead of Liverpool, ahead of Chelsea, City, and ahead of Villa, of course. Going down, Luton Town, Sheffield United and Burnley, of course, no real change there, but a point closer to safety for the Hatters. Of course, that is my picks. Don't forget your picks. Don't forget, of course, smashing your like. Of course, it does wonders for the old algorithm, does wonders for the channel, does wonders for these videos. And I do say, if we can get 100 likes, I know it's a bit of a stretch, we can do it. I believe in you, you believe in me, you believe in your team. Let's get on predicting. Smash your like, and I'll see you soon for the next.